Next question. How many vehicles have you owned?
How many vehicles? Do I just need to list them?
Go ahead and list them.
Let's list them. Alright.
Bikes included.
The bike, oh. There's a couple of those. Ford. The Ford Ranger. Then my F-150, which I still have. So, those two in that lineage. Select the other way. It was the Eagle Town was the first secondary car. The 85 Caprice from Granny, from my grandmother. The 96 Oldsmobile Aurora. Where do I go from there? The Isuzu Trooper. And had a 96 Chevy for about a month. Probably don't even know if you remember that.
Barely.
The blue long bed that I traded the wife's car for.
Yeah. What?
Traded Abby's Corsica for that 98 Chevy.
Okay. Yeah.
94, I don't know. That generation. I don't even remember what year it is. I didn't have it that long. I literally had it for like a week and then sold it to brother-in-law. Where'd I go from there? Trooper. Oh. 2000 Honda Civic. Which may make a return. That'll be a whole video in itself.
Yeah.
2004 Outback. Missing any? You can count the wife's cars too, but yeah.
Nah, gotta get the wife's cars. Bikes?
Oh, bikes. The, I don't know, 80s Suzuki GS 650. It's the one that was at your house forever. In the backyard.
Oh! From old house.
Yeah, your old house.
Oh, yeah, that never got running.
Never got running. Well, we got it to fire, but never got to really run.
Yeah.
So, technically owned it.
Yeah.
Never rode it.
Yeah.
I can't remember the year because I sold it immediately. It was the late 90s Ninja 250.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it the one time I rode it.
That was still living in the parents' house in college and did not approve of the
Yeah, they didn't like the idea of him buying one.
They still didn't approve when I bought one when I got moved out.
He wasn't much smaller than he is now when he bought the Ninja 250.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
It wouldn't have got around very well. It would have been funny looking.
Yeah. Need a little bigger bike.
Yeah.
So, which leads to the last bike I had, which was an 83 Honda CB1000.
Loved it.
It was a great bike. Loved it. If I could find another one, I'd probably get myself in trouble with it.
Yeah. That was so much fun. Had a high and a low gear.
High, low, 5-speed.
Yeah, 5-speed, but you still had a high, like your high gears and your low gears. Never seen that on a motorcycle. I've seen it on 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, but never seen it on 2 wheels.
Yeah, the 83 Honda CB1000 and then the CB900s both had it. For a couple years in there, the CB900s.
Gotta find another one of those.
I know somebody that's got a CB900.
Yeah?
Yeah.
100 more cc's though. Be a lot funner.
Yeah.
Alright, is that it?
That's it for me, man.
What about the Ford Business Group?
Oh, duh.
Duh!
That one's a bad one. I should have remembered that.
Yeah.
1951 Ford Business Coupe. And that would have been a fun project, but life got in the way. I had to sell it off.
Yeah, he bought that from my grandpa.
Bought it from his grandpa. Bought a motor from his dad.
Yeah.
Pulled them all apart. Pulled the motor completely apart. Pulled the motor out that was in the 51 out. Sold it all and made a profit.
Yeah. Ended up selling the motor back to my dad.
Sold the motor back to his dad. Yeah.
In pieces.
I got a complete motor from him and I sold it back to him in pieces.
Yeah, minus carburetor because the carburetor's at my house still. Yeah, that business coupe, 51 Ford business coupe. I took him to my grandpa's to show it to him. He ended up buying it that day. And as my grandpa signed the title, my grandpa looked at me and said, "Nate, if you had a place to put this, I was going to give it to you." But Grandpa, I could have found a place to put it. Thanks. You know, give me a warning. I could have found a place to put it.
Yeah, we can find somewhere for it.
Yeah. That's all right. So, my turn.
Yeah. Y'all better get comfortable.
Get some popcorn.
We need to take an intermission first before we can start this.
Kick your feet up, get your popcorn, and I should have made a list. All right, brace yourselves. 85 El Camino. After that was 84 Isuzu Trooper. After that was my 77 Chevy long bed. I'm gonna try to find pictures for all these vehicles.
Yeah, I know I don't have them for.
I don't have a picture of my Trooper. I know I have a picture of my Chevy long bed.
This is back in the flip phone days, boys.
Yes, sir. Chevy. After my Chevy was my Nissan 200SX. Funnest vehicle I've ever owned. It was a 88 200SX. Back when they were rear-wheel drive. 4-cylinder, 5-speed. I put that thing sideways a lot too. That's why that motor blew up. Blew that up making a drift video. After the 200SX, it was a 1999 Dodge Dakota Sport, extended cab, 4-wheel drive. Had the
I know I've got a picture of it, but not the pretty one.
Not a pretty picture of that one, but we got a picture of it. We're going to show that too.
I've got it somewhere. I can probably dig that one up.
Yeah. I rolled that. After the Dakota, I had a 1995 Volkswagen Passat.
I forgot about the Passat.
That thing was fun too.
The possessed Passat.
Yeah, it was possessed. The driver's side window would roll down just when it felt like it.
Nice in the winter.
Yeah, it sucked. See, after the Passat, I traded that as a down payment for a brand new, had 3 miles on it, 06 Cobalt. And it was a base model Cobalt, has a CD player in it.
I think that's about the only option.
Yeah, it's the only option. It's 5-speed, 4-cylinder, not the SS. Base model, had the 2.0 Ecotec, I think.
I don't even remember.
That 2.0 Ecotec beat a Honda VTEC, I know that. Suckers. See, after the Cobalt, I had a 2004 Nissan Frontier. After the Frontier, borrowed your vehicles for a while.
You borrowed my truck for...
And my father-in-law's truck for a while.
Yeah, I borrowed my truck for a good little while, yeah.
Then I bought my...
If you saw the last video, it's not the last time you borrowed it.
Yeah, not the last time I borrowed a vehicle. Just recently gave his Subaru back to him. Because I still haven't fixed the Saturn yet, but I've got my truck I'm still driving. My gas hog, 14, 13 miles per gallon. Alright, after the Frontier was my 95 or 94 Cherokee.
Oh, I don't remember what unit Cherokee was. Yeah.
94, 95 Jeep Cherokee. Had a 3-inch lift on it. 31, 1050, 15s tires. Had a Safari homemade ladder rack on top. Let's see. After the Jeep, that's when I got into multiple vehicles. I mean, besides bikes, I've had bikes in that lineup too. I'll get to those. After my Jeep, I bought my 2008 Chevy Silverado 2500. It's a gas motored 6.0 4-wheel drive. Then, while having that, I got my 2002 Saturn SC1 that is sitting. I only have first, third, and fifth gears on that still.
You need to rummage through the storage bins over there and see if we can find a clip.
I might try to find something to work on that. Zip ties won't work. Then I acquired the 1963 Volkswagen Ford Falcon.
The Falcon.
The Falcon is still sitting. Let's see.
That's it for cars, isn't it?
As far as four-wheel vehicles, that's it. Two-wheelers. My very first motorcycle was a 1982. 1982.
Yeah, I think it was 82.
Kawasaki KZ. Oh, not KZ. Oh my goodness. 1100 GPS or GPS 1100. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember that.
GPX, GPZ.
GPZ 1100. Yes, 1982 or 83 or 84. GPZ 1100, and that was my first bike. That's too many CCs for a very first bike. But I only let it over once, and that was doing 1 mile per hour in my dad's driveway on a little grassy slope like this, going this way and just went bloop. Let it over one time. My dad wouldn't help me pick it up. He said, "You let it over, you pick it up." So, anyways, I wish I could find another one of those. I love that one. It was an Eddie Lawson replica, or the replica clone. You can look that up. GPZ 1000 Eddie Lawson replica. That's what it looked like, but it was 1100. After that Kawasaki, I had the
500 Interceptor, wasn't it?
Yes, the Honda Interceptor 500. I don't remember what year that was. People called it my Captain America bike because it was red, white, and blue.
The V4.
Yeah, the V4 in it. That's a fun bike too. It was a 500.
I think there's a video of that.
I know I've got a picture of it.
I have a video somewhere. I'll have to go dig through some files, but there's a little short video somewhere of you on that bike.
Looked like a monkey helping a football.
Driving past me, and I think you have the Burger King down duct tape to your helmet.
I do. I have that picture. You got the video?
I think there's a video.
I got a picture of it. Awesome.
I think there's a video. I'll have to go see if I can find it.
Yeah, I got rid of that because my weight was too close to the CCs of that bike. Didn't have enough giddy up for my fat butt. After that, I had I believe it was a 95. I had a lot of 1995 vehicles. This was I believe it was a 95 Kawasaki KZ 750. Bought that real cheap, running like crap, and the next day I had it running like a dream. I think it was beautiful running. I'll throw a picture of that up. After that bike, see, that's the last bike I really owned that I really rode much.
Yeah.
That's whenever you crashed yours.
Yeah, we'll save that story.
Yeah. I got rid of that bike because of him, and another friend of mine lost his life on a motorcycle, and my wife said no more. But I got one more. Ended up buying one more bike. It was a 94 Suzuki 750. It was a cafe racer. I believe I've got a couple pictures of that. I'll throw one up. And I believe that's it on vehicles I've owned. So if you lost count, I did too.
Somebody tally that up and put it in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll let y'all handle that.
All right. Next question. The oldest vehicle you've owned. We've already named them.
Oh, 51 Ford.
Yeah, and the 63 Falcon. I've still got that one. Let's see here. First vehicle, how many vehicles? How many tickets have you gotten?
How many tickets have I gotten? Two for accidents and 2 for speeding. Unless you count the parking ticket.
Yeah, that's no fun though. We don't want to count that.
Yeah. 2 accidents. 2 accidents? No, just 1 for the Ranger. I don't think I was in another one. remember. I actually wrecked the Ranger twice. So, I only had 2 speeding though. Yeah. We got them both reduced though.
That's good.
That's been a while though. I don't think I've had one.
Had one a while, yeah.
Not
I haven't had it. I haven't had it taken in about 5 years, I think. But I couldn't tell you how many I've had. I like to drive a lot. That's my actual paying job is I drive all day. Nothing fun, it's a box truck. What's the fastest you've ever been in a vehicle, driving or riding?
Driving or riding?
Okay, driving.
Driving?
Yeah.
I know riding.
Yeah.
'Cause I know who was driving. Driving? I don't know, a couple times. Once in my Ranger, once in the Oldsmobile, once in the Subaru. Oh, 100, 105.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around that. That's enough for me. I'll back off.
Yeah.
About then.
I don't back off. I see what it does, or unless I run out of road. Now, the fastest he's ever ridden in a vehicle is the fastest I've driven in a vehicle. That was the Passat.
Yep.
And that was 146 miles per hour.
Yeah.
That's the fastest I've ever driven.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how fast it would go.
Through construction.
Shut up, Curtis. He didn't hear that.
In Mexico.
In Mexico. I don't even have a passport. Yeah, 146 miles per hour. That actually was not a question. I just thought about that one.